Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Bailey, and today we're going to talk about our SH and TH sounds. Here's SH and TH. This one says shh, it's our shell sound, and this one, our TH, is our cymbal sound, and it says f, and sometimes says v with our voice added to it. These sounds are two of our digraph sounds. A digraph is two letters right next to each other that do not make both of their sounds. Instead, they make a whole new sound. So SH does not go s, ha. It goes sh. It's our shell sound. Shell, shell, sh, sh, sh. Do that with me. Shell, shell, sh, sh, sh. Good. So when you see this spelling, think of a beautiful shell like this, and it will help you to remember the sound, sh, shell. Good. Let's think about our shell sound. I'm going to ask you to change a word you hear by changing a sound that I tell you about and make it be the sh sound instead of the sound that was there. So here's the first one. The first word is dip. What sound do you hear at the end of that word? Yes, p. Now change that p and make it sh. And what do you get? The word was dip. Change the p into sh. Yes, you get dish. Good for you. Now let's listen to this word, hop. What is the sound you hear at the beginning of the word hop? Yes, ha. Now change that ha and make it our shell sound, sh. What do you get? Yes, shop. Good for you. Listen to this word, flat. What sound do you hear at the end of flat? Yes, t. Now change that t and make it a sh. What do you get? Yes, flash. Good. And now listen to this word, dirt. What is the sound you hear at the beginning of the word dirt? Yes, d. Change that sound to sh. What do you get? Yes, shirt. Good job, good listening. Now let's think about our cymbal sound. Our cymbal sound does not say t, ha. It does not do that. It says only one thing, and it says th. But sometimes you do put your voice with that sound and you make it th. So sometimes it will go th. Put your hand up here and feel. And go th. Do you feel your vocal cords there? I don't. Now put your voice with it and go zzz, 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 zzz. Do you feel your vocal cords vibrating in there? Yes. So sometimes this sound will be whispered and sometimes you will put your voice with it depending on the word. This is a cymbal. How many of you have ever seen a cymbal before? If someone in your house sews, then they probably have some thimbles. These are thimbles. They protect your finger from the end of the needle. When you're sewing with a needle and thread like this by hand, then you have to push the needle through. And even though the end of the needle isn't super sharp, it still hurts your finger. So I always use a thimble when I'm hand sewing because, see, they're hard and it will protect my finger, okay? Now, I'm going to say thimble, thimble, and I want you to go ready? Thimble, thimble. Good. Now I'm going to say a word that has the TH sound at the beginning, but with your voice. And I want you to make the voiced one, the th. Ready? Then. Do that. Then. Good. Good for you. Okay, I'm going to play a riddle game with you now. And I am going to tell you something about a word I'm thinking about. And then you guess the word, okay? Here we go. This word begins with and rhymes with sink. What do you think it is? It begins with and rhymes with sink. Yes, think. Good for you. This word begins with v, the one with your voice, v, and rhymes with pen. What is it? Yes, then. Good for you. This word begins with sh, our shell sound, and rhymes with older. What do you think it is? Yes, shoulder. Good for you. This word begins with sh and rhymes with wood. What is it? Yes, should. Good. And here's our last clue. This word begins with th and rhymes with lick. Yes, thick. Good for you. Great job of listening for our shell and thimble sounds today. Good listening. Here we go with our blending sounds together to make words. Our words are either going to have the shell sound or the thimble sound that is either whispered or with your voice. Those sounds are spelled with SH for the shell sound and TH for the thimble sound. Remember that TH can be a whispered sound and a sound using your voice. We call that a voiced sound. Let's do those sounds. Shell, shell, shh, shh, shh. Do that with me. Shell, shell, shh, shh, shh. Thimble, 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 thimble. Now do it with your voice. Good job. Here is our first word line. Remember to sing the sounds on a note to help you to hear the sounds come together to make a word. Shh. Ah, shop. Shop. Good. W. I. Wish. Wish. Sh. E. Shed. Shed. S. W. I. Swish. Swish. I'm going to need a little bit more room here, aren't I? Sh. I. Shin. Shin. Let's do that one again. Sh. I. Shin. Shin. Good. Which word? Well, first let's read them. Shop. Wish. Shed. Swish. Shin. Which word in that line would fit into this sentence? I will make this sound where the word is left out of the sentence. Okay, that's the sound I'm going to make. When I fell down, I scraped my What do you think? Which word? Shop, wish, shed, swish, or shin? When I fell down, I scraped my Yes, shin. That's that front part of your lower leg, isn't it? I used to scrape my shin all the time when I was a little girl and I would play on the playground. Let's do our second word line. Ready? This is the whispered thimble sound. I. Thin. Thin. Good. This is the voiced TH sound. V. I. This. This. Good. This is also the voiced TH sound. V. A. That. That. Good. B. A. Bath. Bath. That was the whispered TH sound, bath. Let's read them all. Thin, this, that, bath. Good. Which word in that line would fit into this sentence? I will make this sound where the word is left out of the sentence. I need to take a because I fell in the mud. I need to take a because I fell in the mud. Yes, bath. I need to take a bath. Good. Now I'm going to write a sentence. And this time I'm going to leave out some important punctuation marks. Do you remember that periods, question marks, exclamation points, commas, and quotation marks are all called punctuation marks? Good. See if you can find the marks I left out of the sentence. Ready? Mom said I will mash the potatoes in a dish. Mom said, I will mash the potatoes in a dish. My O and E are touching there and they shouldn't be. I'm sorry about that. They got a little too close. Maybe they want to be friends. Mom said, I will mash the potatoes in a dish. Can you figure out which marks I left out? I'll give you a clue, okay? Mom said something, so we need marks to show what she said. Yes, we need quotation marks, so I'll put two little curvy lines up high there before the first word she said, which was I, and then I am going to put two curvy marks over here after the period at the end of the sentence and the ending word she said. She said, I will mash the potatoes in a dish. She didn't say Mom said. Mom wouldn't do that. She just said, I will mash the potatoes in a dish. So we have to have these two curvy lines before what the first word she said and two curvy lines after the word she said and after the period of the sentence. That shows that these are the words she said. They are the words inside of these quotation marks. Let's read the sentence. Mom said, I will mash the potatoes in a dish. Good job. As a challenge, you might want to write a sentence with missing quotation marks and ask someone at your house to put them in where they belong. Great job of blending sounds together to make words, finding the missing word, and finding the missing quotation marks. Good job, readers.